Over the past month, we've all been coping with the biggest disruption to our collective lives, and many have felt like we're all in this together.
But at the same time, this has brought out a new reason to mistrust people, to judge others, even call them out publicly for it.
So is shaming others inappropriate, or is it okay when our interactions could mean life or death? Our Nicole Brady takes a 360 look.
Why aren't those people wearing masks? Does he really need to be at a Home Depot when there's a stay-at-home order in effect? Questions like that may have popped into your mind recently. Or maybe you've seen posts on social media like, you don't need to go out daily. It doesn't sound like you're social distancing. Or you with the N95 mask. That should go to a trained provider dealing with symptomatic patients. So we're going 360. Is it okay to judge others right now? Could it save lives? Or is it just more of the same old shame game? We asked law enforcement, a communications expert, and Coloradans who are not all adopting the same behaviors. Outside a Denver grocery store, we asked some mask-wearing shoppers if they're prone to judge those who are showing their faces.
I try not to judge, and I just do my own thing.
I probably wouldn't judge people. I think it's their choice, really, even though the governor asks us to wear them.
Governor Polis has made his feelings clear. On April 3rd, he asked Coloradans to wear masks anytime they leave the home. And while masks are a big change for our culture, the judgment came quickly.
Let me ask you, have you noticed anyone giving you like a dirty look or anything?
I would say yes, but I'm not going to say in particular who, but yes, definitely outside. People do give you different looks if you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Dirty looks, name calling. One runner told us she was on the receiving end of a nasty finger gesture. Communication studies professor Brendan Kendall says it's understandable people would take someone else's behavior more personally right now.
It makes sense to me that people's reaction to others may be uncivil, may be more amplified than usual.
He says we all still have a choice, though, in how to communicate our emotions, and that shaming isn't the best way to get someone to change.
Research shows that what we do when we shame people is tempt them or prompt them to remove themselves from that, to try to separate themselves from that shame, rather than try to restore their status.
So if wagging your finger doesn't work, maybe calling the cops will. It appears many people are turning to law enforcement asking them to do the shaming.
We get about 100 calls a day that are just questions. Like, is this right? Should people be doing this? That kind of stuff.
The Douglas County Sheriff's Office hasn't cited anyone for violating social distancing rules and has handed out just 3 warnings. Jefferson County also hasn't issued any summons. And Arapahoe County said in a statement, "We're not going to break out the tape measures. We will contact folks, warn them, and educate them." But Douglas County Sheriff Tony Spurlock believes law enforcement should encourage responsible behavior.
I think that it is partially our role to be a part of this educational visit.
Some Coloradans who feel they're doing their part told us they do get upset seeing others who don't seem to care as much.
They've heard the message. Either they're going to agree or disagree with it, right?
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it right now.
If everyone doesn't do it, it won't work. We all have to pitch in and do our parts.
Still, others say you don't know another person's reasons. As one post on Nextdoor offered, maybe an alcoholic needs a can of paint to keep busy and avoid that case of beer.
People's essentials are all different. It would be hard for me to say what yours is and be validly correct.
You don't know people's situations. You don't have enough information just seeing them out and about.
The important thing may be to think first about how you deliver your message.
That can be a split-second thing that keeps you from doing something impolite, thoughtless, dangerous, or otherwise inappropriate.
And also consider how you receive the message. I can take a little criticism.
Yeah. You should cover your nose with your mask.
Yes, I will. I keep falling.
Mine too. I made this. Can you tell?
And at that moment, a laugh, a connection restored. We know we're both just trying to get through this. Nicole Brady, Denver 7.
We're all just learning as we go here. We want to hear your perspectives, though. Should we take responsibility to monitor other people's choices in public, or should we let others make the decisions they feel are necessary to them? Share your views by sending an email to 360@thedenverchannel.com.